Hello everyone and welcome back once again to HOI 4. I'm playing with the Black Ice mod installed. Now that we've defeated the French, let's continue on here. We have a bit of a situation where these guys are on the impossible to defeat Maginot line, where they get such combat penalties that you cannot beat them. Even with them being out of supply, because I don't know if it's a thing of this game or that it's only Black Ice, but units that are completely cut off don't stop getting organization. And at least not the enemy forces. Your forces will, but not the enemy. So, yeah, that's one of the things that I really don't like, because these guys can technically be here till 1945 and nothing will happen to them. Nothing. So that is really weird. Either way, let's start... dealing with this. No, they're just not gonna deliver any. Here too. I'll have to take a look at those in a bit again. Low manpower, yeah. Really don't need those. Now, what I want to start doing, first of all, guess those will be ready within reasonable time. When are these done? May and March 1941. If I do this... I want to start lend-leasing more transport ships to Italy. Let's start with 10 a week and see how that goes. The Italians are having severe trouble getting any supplies going over to Italy. Yet I do think I want to send at least a Panzer division already. To try and help out. Okay, I did think about what kind of policies I should have, and I think that for both Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg I should go for secret police. I don't think that their occupation was as high as military governor, whereas French definitely has military governor because it was a military occupation. So I think that should look like that. At the same time, I want to increase the bracket from 18 to 30 to 18 to 45, unfortunately, but I just don't have the manpower. Yeah. And I want to start giving out basic bonds here for increased factory output as well. Next, what I want to do is I want to prepare for... Basically, I need my units to back off in the hopes that they will move here. Let's just see how that goes. So maybe with some luck then they will get off of those hexes. At the same time, I do want... Oh, you're still busy. Full complement of infantry, at least on the... I want them to go to Warsaw to be on the front line with the Soviet Union. Doesn't make sense to not have that, for starters. So they can move out. Next, I want both heavy fighter planes to go into Benghazi as well. All the regular fighters will consolidate in Paris. So there's that. Rubber still. I'm not gonna do one factory for one rubber. Actually, I will. That's terrible, but... let's see, the Desert Rats unit is moving. So that might work to my benefit. Alright, we aligned the Kingdom of Romania, which is great, and now I want to start working on moving to Tannenbaum. Let's do Western knowledge first for better research speed. With so much of Europe under the control of the Reich, we have a vast repository of knowledge to draw upon, both via scientific institutions and captured weapons and blueprints. So we'll see how many of those planes will make it. Probably not that much. I do hope that the Italians combined with this stuff will get a little bit of help. And with that one armored unit that I'm gonna send there, I hope that they'll be fine too. I still have air production capacity. So let's also ramp that up a bit for the heavy fighters. I do like heavy fighters myself a lot too. Mostly due to their range, really. Huh. I probably won't be having that air superiority for long. This is pretty funny. So if they don't move out of non-C, there's nothing I can do here, unfortunately. It is really annoying though, but I cannot defeat them. I mean, I can beat them off non-C. They're just gonna go back to Mets, which might be better at this point. But this is one of the, let's just say, more negative things about Black Ice, because the combat modifiers at this point make it so that I cannot beat units which are, you know, completely out of whack with everything. Only if they completely get off of the Maginot Line. At least I can get into Strasbourg here. Well, like I said, maybe it's for the better just to beat them off of Nancy, because that at least gives me the factories back. Really, a naval invasion. I have to say this is pretty weird, but I guess there might be British there too. Yeah, indeed. That's pretty weird. But they can't really do combat like that either way. It's already back into the red. 190 planes, huh? Flight of Rudolf Hess. Deputy Fuhrer Rudolf Hess was arrested by Home Guard soldiers in Scotland yesterday after parachuting down from a heavy fighter. An accomplished pilot, he apparently flew alone across the North Sea, taking care to stay out of radar range before flying west towards Britain. Hess appears to have taken it upon himself to negotiate a peace treaty between Britain and Germany, although Berlin has denounced him as a madman and has been stripped of all his political officers. British authorities have not been available for comment. I mean, Brazil just doesn't want to. Well, I get 4 now. Okay, this is not a fun job. But it has to be done too, I guess.
Angetreten. Achtung. Ausrücken.
And I'm not sure whether I skipped Dunkirk or Le Havre. But let's start with this. And just see where that goes. Then I want to pull out you guys. Get them to the border with Yugoslavia. I also want to send these guys to major cities.
Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Not in Germany.
Ausrücken! 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 Achtung! Ausrücken!
And
Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Angetreten! Ausrücken!
there. Only if they're actual divisions do I want to deal with that. I can form the Polizei Division. And the SS Verfügungstruppe Division. That gives me 2 full divisions. That's nice.
Bereit! Achtung! Achtung!
Maybe not.
Angetreten!
Might be that these... Well, you don't have any equipment currently, so... that is fair. There's probably no chance that I won't need this unit. I'm just sending it to oh yeah, here indeed. British Isles. There's that. Let's round up all the mountain units for Tannenbaum.
Befehle! Befehle! Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
And let's take these 2 and an armored division.
Achtung! Angetreten!
Of course, all under different armies.
Ausrücken!
I want to have at least 12 units for the moment here on
Ausrücken!
Calais and Dunkirk.
Ausrücken!
That's 5,
Ausrücken!
6,
Ausrücken!
9,
Befehle!
11, 13 for an entire army. Slowly, I'm just taking care of everything. Rome isn't built in a day, and rather have this work out like this. Let's just beat them off of Nancy at least. You going to Strasbourg. Then I can beat them from Baden-Baden, and they will then move into this hex, but that's fairly docile. Would have liked having them move, but I can also again never beat them out of Mulhouse. I'll try. I'll take a look. But I don't think that it's gonna work out like that.
Angetreten! Bereit!
Let's start by moving the regular infantry
Bereit. Angetreten.
onto some of those hexes.
Angetreten.
Here, 2 to Constance.
Befehle. Achtung. Ausrücken.
Oh, ooh, you want to move? Yes, please. Okay, let's get you here. Then if they go off of Mulhouse, I can go in there.
Angetreten. Angetreten. Angetreten.
Okay. I'll just let all those units do their thing for a little bit, moving around.
Achtung. Los, ausrücken. Ausrücken. Befehle. Ausrücken.
I just have all of those moving there like that. Signal company, and we've changed the Enigma codes. Fine. Let's first do the research to all purpose, but I'm gonna spend them on things here. First of all, let's start going for the heavy anti-air direct support. I want to eventually get the Africa Corps in there too, so I'll do that. Do have the anti-tank upgrade at this point, which means I'll start introducing the mountain artillery.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
Right,
Achtung.
you can attack there. Western knowledge is done. Sweet. Let's start with Sea Lion. And then Battle of Britain, and then Tannenbaum.
Achtung. Befehle. Bereit. Befehle.
Yeah, you need to get into non-sea. Sad they don't want to move off of Metz. But I'm not going to dismantle the Maginot Line entirely. If I beat Britain, I can get them off of those hexes ultimately. I don't think it's worth the 50 points and the civilian factory use for this, to be honest.
Bereit.
This is tricky business, but let's try sending it to Benghazi. Let's see if they make it. Come on, boy. Come in there. Yes. Okay, sweet. That means I can send them to
Ausrücken.
Sidi Barani. When will you get those transports either way?
Befehle? Bereit. Angetreten.
I actually want Von Bock to be the general here, Von Rundstedt here as well.
Achtung.
And another one with Von Lieb here.
Angetreten.
You'll be there.
Angetreten.
Let's do this too. It's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Angetreten. Bereit. Bereit. Ausrücken.
There we are.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
Nah, I can't see them anymore. And there we are.
Bereit. Ausrücken.
I'm gonna take a look because that's one big mess. Gotta work on that too, I suppose. And let's start working on improved brigade HQs. So
Angetreten. Achtung. Ausrücken. Angetreten.
oh yeah, please move here, that would be great. If they get off of that hex, then I can move in there and I can beat those two units. The only problem is the Dutch unit. If they move further out, that would also be great. When will you get out? 5 days and 10 hours. Okay.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
I'll keep a close eye on it, that's for sure.
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
We'll see if I can do anything here. Anything useful. One thing I might be able to do. is that, and then I also take 100 fighters that are going to run interception there. There we go. Now you're going to be your own army. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. You guys are going to divide yourself between Le Havre and Cherbourg. While these two go to Versailles here. These will also move into Paris. That will also show me where I'm missing garrison. I'm missing a garrison here, so I send one over into this area or something. To go to Lorient. And currently I don't have one here, strangely enough. Ah, that's the problem. Then in reality I'm still missing one unit under Schörner. Doesn't matter as long as when they are gone, 1 day, 16 hours. Okay, that's fine. I have here the SS Verfügungstruppen division. Send it over to Paris. And let's have you two move into Mulhouse anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means that Manstein's units will go under von Bock.
Achtung! Bereit!
You go into Paris. You go into that.
Befehle.
And
Angetreten.
with the exception of this one, I want all of your units to go into modal.
Bereit.
Okay, excellent. I will still need to give these generals, of course. But we have more important business to take care of. Yes, there we are.
Angetreten.
Let's move in here first so they cannot retreat there, and then afterwards I can move to other places.
Achtung! Angetreten.
You can already move there. They are now not moving. Okay, fair enough. Well,
Befehle.
nothing I can do.
Befehle.
Sea line is done. Let's go for Battle of Britain. They decide to stay in that hex. Okay, got this. And with you moving in there, they can't escape, and that at least leaves me with those two destroyed. Let's move these two into hexes where I can attack these guys again, at least. You can move back into Saarbrücken. 6 on Cherbourg, 7 here, then these are the leftover units. Some of those, like these and these, I will send them over to Denmark already for Operation Weserübung. And then we have these 5 panzer divisions, of which I want to send 3 to Caen and 2 to Rouen. And those will be part of the Battle of Britain 2. Let's see how they are doing. Might not be the best, but we'll see. Let's start working on truck workshops so I can start making those. Will you be able to take Mars Symmetry? Okay, let's do a military parade to get more points. This is going down again. But if I do that for 90 days, I can. Is there anything else that's more beneficial in terms of points? for 150 days. War support only. Five is okay, but I do think 75 is quite a lot. This only gives me that, but I would like to... It's only core territory. Yeah, let's just do train the workforce here. Is it really going to be this bad? Yeah. Apparently it is. I'm a bit shocked by this though. I wouldn't have thought the attack was that bad. Let's go down here, see if I can support some attacks. Because that's just bloody awful.
Angetreten. Ausrücken. Achtung.
They seem to just be going into Metz.
Ausrücken.
Let's see if I can destroy some equipment. Oh no, they're already retreating. Well,
Angetreten.
fine then. That also means that for all of these, I will send them over to Paris.
Befehle. Befehle. Angetreten.
And as usual, I have to select them individually.
Angetreten.
Otherwise, I would have to put them in another army again. Right, they didn't lose that much material, so... I would give them supplies. But... I need 5 command power for that. Now let's take a look at the tanks. I can now get Panzer IV. So let's start working on those. And okay.
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
My organization drains so insanely fast against them. I actually don't really know why. Low supply. Breakthrough minus 43%. Oh, okay. Why would you get minus 43% on breakthrough though?
Vorwärtsmänner.
Isn't that a bit excessive? I thought I had lent these for them already. Not once. Monthly. Let's just send them 20 for a while. How embarrassing. Okay, well, I will support their attack, of course. If it helps. War overshadows the Nobel Prize ceremony, yeah. That's fine. I'll try my best. How about things here?
Achtung!
Let's at least prevent them from liberating Luxembourg. Because that would be quite preposterous.
Los, ausrücken!
Okay, well, I tried here. And the Italians tried too, but that did not work. I do not want them to be doing this. Fuck. I hate it when they do that. Why would you go for upgrades here? Ah, here we are. Yep. 449. How are you ever supposed to fight your way against all of that? Like, it's just impossible to get that many planes. What are you doing, Italians? This is completely useless. This isn't even a port, so he's just gonna die. Yeah.
Angetreten! Ausrücken!
Okay, let's try to go for the one with the best possible options, which is this one. Probably still will not succeed, but it's worth a try, I guess. They're already bringing in reinforcements, and these guys are also already gone. There's really no one to get rubber from. But
Befehle!
apparently we beat them. The thing is, I honestly technically think this is better, but I just want to go for fun. Switzerland possesses the most disgusting and miserable people. Well, that's a bit harsh. And political system. We now finally have time to see these mortal enemies of the new Germany. Yeah, supposedly from what I heard about it is that Hitler found these to be the worst of the Germans or something, for whatever weird reason. I mean, all this race bullcrap, it was weird anyway, but... Oh, yep. Definitely doing that. And let's go for civilian works as well.
Angetreten.
Further improvements to the outcome. Of course, we are immediately pushed back. I would not have expected otherwise. I find these trees for Germany to be almost completely useless. If only I could support that attack, but sadly I can't because I'm still retreating. Sure.
Angetreten.
Oh, okay. Never mind, let's move back up. And take a look. I did need Combat Engineer Company as well, but it's already 1940, and so I want to start working on all of these so I can make mechanized units as well. Especially once I get the Africa Corps, that's also something that I'll need either way. Oh, When are those, 1 second though. Research speed is pretty good. But recruitable population factor -5 is terrible. Division speed +2%, supply consumption -4. This one is also quite good. I don't really care that much about max factories in the state because we have a lot of states. Question is, what is better, division speed +2% and less supply consumption? Yeah, the supply consumption has to be better here, especially with the Soviet Union. The supplies are going to be terrible, and the less supplies they consume, the better, I suppose. But I wanted to take a look when I can build the truck workshops one day. Okay. I can probably wait one day. Let's just jam one factory in here. There we go. We'll need it at some point anyhow. Truck workshops. There we go. How many can I make? 11 vehicle factories. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they're just gonna stay there forever. Fine. I'll keep you here. At least this one will disappear.
Achtung!
Let's see how bad this is. Like I said, this just gets reduced to 0.
Achtung! Angetreten!
But I guess let's try at least for the German or the Dutch one,
Befehle!
because the thing is that the Dutch don't. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad then. Let's reduce them to 1 hex. Let's keep them here, and then let's go for the British one. There's nothing more than better factory output. Since apparently I can barely produce enough to get enough Kübelwagen, support equipment, field uniforms and guns at the moment. And radios, because the problem is that I constantly need more garrisons until they're at their garrison or the resistance limit, basically.
Befehle!
When will you arrive? 14 hours, because they have no supply on that 1 hex there. Okay, improved computing machine, yeah. And with truck radios, let's introduce those as well to the mobile divisions.
Achtung!
Okay, well, let's get you into City Barani then. No use attacking if you can't win. It's fine, I've put it behind me. Early war mobile recon, huh? Let's actually go and take a look what I also need in terms of these. I can now motorize the infantry regiment Leibstandarte. I can form the motorized infantry division Totenkopf. I can get these two. I haven't done this one apparently. Finnmark. That's Norway. Okay, fair enough. I can create the Totenkopf Reiterstandarte. Yeah, I'd rather show the pop-ups here. Right, so what do I need? Medium assault guns. It's after 42, so I don't need to worry about it. Time as well. Expanding the Reiter's time. Reich, Combat Engineer Company 2 and Light Self-Propelled Artillery. Combat Engineer Company 2. Well, let's go for it then. That's here. Getting free units, like technically free manpower, I do think is worth the tax. So, okay, they're pushed into that direction. Let's attack with you here, cross the river, and then try to attack from there as well. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, good. They'll get cleared eventually. Altmark incident. One of our tankers will have been destroyed, intercepted by the British. They have cornered the tanker, destroyed, and later the destroyer Kazakh attacked near Jussingsfjord. This bodes well for Norwegian intentions. Indeed, it does.
Achtung!
This is just a holding unit.
Angetreten!
Just like these. What are these guys part from then?
Angetreten! Angetreten! Bereit!
The SS Division Tonkopf. Let's move it there.
Angetreten! Ausrücken!
And
Angetreten!
I'm just a bit
Bereit! Bereit!
let's see though. Do I have all the SS garrisons? Yes, I do. Do I also control all the or have garrisons on all the ports?
Bereit!
No, and not having one on Dunkirk and not having one on Calais either.
Bereit! Ausrücken!
There might be a very good reason for it. The answer is no. Well, then I need one more. Recruit and deploy. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not the way I envisioned things. I only wanted one. Whoops. Well, that's fine, I guess. As long as they disappear, that's also good. Okay, sadly this didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I'm also losing planes left and right. It's like completely useless. Thought you were running interception. Oh, come on. I don't think it's useful to have these planes do this stuff here then, if things are gonna be like this. Just move them back. It is sad really, but there's not much I can do about it either way. So let's keep them on there, and the thing is that if they retreat further, as long as I keep at least City Barani, it's gonna be very hard for them to supply the units all the way to Tobruk. Doesn't matter because they will not be doing a lot of fighting. They will be under Dietel, I think, because he has mountain. He has both mountaineer and, well, ranger matters a bit less, but there's still some forests here too, so. There is that. Oil trade. Sweet. At least it's filling up again. The British apparently already have infinite forces in Africa. Don't really see myself winning there anytime soon. The mountain units are going to attack here. Basically after this I will immediately work, after Tannenbaum, I will go immediately for Weserübung. Then afterwards I can focus on Sweden and Finland. I still need anti-Comintern Pact, kick in the door, and war with the USSR as well, but that's all for 1941, because I'm currently in 1940. Also need Second Vienna Award still. Let's do that first after this. Luckily it's a stalemate here for a while. I mean, I'm not gonna build any of these bombers, to be honest. Let's go for Focke-Wulf 200 transport. But in reality it doesn't matter. Need to keep sending them transports, because otherwise if they have no more supplies they're just straight up gonna lose. So they do need that. We're still losing manpower, I guess, because we need to keep putting stuff into occupied territories. Let's actually take a look as to how high it's gonna get. It seems like for the most part it is already there. So at this point it shouldn't really go up that much. I guess let's see how they're doing though. 100% equipment ratio, 97, 98, 97, 98, 100, 97. So I still need stuff here. Alright, I need to reintegrate these two. Yeah, let's start with the Second Vienna Award. Northern Transylvania has a Hungarian majority and should rightly belong to our friends in Hungary. However, it's hard to say how the Romanian regime and people will react to this demand. Nope. Federal Assembly, huh? The Federal Assembly is the leader of the Swiss Confederation. By asking Italy, I think these guys are gonna invade. Which I guess would be a good thing. Because that frees up troops.
Angetreten. Ausrücken. Befehle.
Let's see if they can get into Zurich. I guess I cannot call them to arms against Sweden for whatever reason. I have no clue why. What other thing did I need here? Light, self-propelled artillery. Which is not the Schwimmpanzer, but Sturmpanzer would be one. Did I need for that? 15 centimeter L1163. Requires infantry guns level 2. Which is this. Still a bit weird. You guys will attack Zurich afterwards. And that should probably be fine.
Angetreten. Angetreten.
Because once I take Zurich and Bern and Geneva, I think that will be over. Oh yeah, they are in a war with them now. Okay, well, that's good. British attack at Mers el Kebir. Yesterday, British naval leaders blockaded the French counterparts in an important naval base in North Africa, issuing an ultimatum for the French to sail to British ports immediately and surrender control of their fleet, or the British would open fire upon their former ally. Upon French rejection of the British demands, an exchange of gunfire took place that sank at least one French battleship and severely damaged sizable portions of the French fleet. Not all of them should be having that river crossing penalty, but it's fine, we'll get through there anyway. Let's attack from this side. And from this side. They should be done there. $90. So it's roughly 13 weeks. 13 war support gives me to 99. And 13 times 0.6 will also allow me to get better stability. So let's do that as well. They claim this goes down, but weekly change is 0.4. It's a bit weird. Switzerland has surrendered. Well, sweet. That went fast. That means that I can prepare my forces now for attack on Denmark, but I'm gonna end the video here. So for now, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.